Hi guys, Omni here, and today I'm going to show you a PC build for 2015, which I actually built myself just a few weeks ago. In designing it, I wanted to be able to play any game maxed out with no hiccups, so this isn't going to be the cheapest build you see out there, but it is going to get the job done for you, and it should be absolutely beastly in any game you want. Now this was my first ever build, so I was definitely a noob going in, but I used PCPartPicker.com to help me, and their database showed me all the compatibility options with each part. Um, so I actually had a lot of fun doing the research, and it's not as daunting as it first seems like it might be. Additionally, this site also does live parts prices comparisons, so once you've picked out all your parts, it'll show you the cheapest places that you can get them, which is very helpful. Although I was in a rush to actually build mine because I just couldn't wait any longer, so I just ordered all of mine off of Amazon for the 2-day shipping. And so the prices that I show later in this video are going to be slightly more expensive than what you would actually be able to buy them for, because Amazon was never the cheapest option on PC Part Picker's price list. And finally, I feel obligated to say that this is not going to be a how-to build a gaming PC video. Once again, just showing you the parts that I used and then testing them in today's most popular and demanding games. So first up is the power supply, and this is the Corsair CX750M. It will provide 750 watts of power to the system, which is more than enough, and it was $79.99. Next up is the motherboard. It is the Asus Z97A. It has 4 RAM slots, SLI capabilities, although I'm not using it in this build, and plenty of SATA ports. This costs $144.99. Next is the RAM. I chose the 2x8GB Corsair Vengeance. This is more than enough, and it was $138.49. The hard drive is the Seagate Barracuda 1TB, and for only $53.12, there is nothing else out on the market that will give you this much bang for your buck. Now for the best part, the graphics card. This is the Asus Strix GTX 970, and it was $342.99. The CPU is the Intel i7-4790K, and it was $335.99. However, for gaming, if you're looking to save a buck on this PC, then you could get the latest Intel i5, which performs only marginally worse than this one does. To cool the processor, we have the Corsair H100i liquid cooler. It is $89.99, and let me tell you, it just looks absolutely beautiful with a windowed case. The optical drive is the Asus DRW24B, and for only about $21, it's nothing too fancy, but really only useful for installing Windows, in my opinion. And finally, the case is the Phanteks Enthoo Pro. It is $120, and I cannot say enough good things about this case. It comes with excellent stock fans, it has great airflow, plenty of room for big graphics cards, and its overall features make it impossible to not have clean cable management. So the total of all the parts comes to $1,327.05. In my opinion, this is a very good price for what this PC can actually do. Now before we get to the real reason that you're here, to watch the gameplays of what the PC is capable of, this is a blurry picture of what my finished product looked like. I added in those white LEDs for $20 so that I could actually see inside the case, but overall I'm very happy with it. Now we'll start off with Battlefield 4. All the graphics settings are completely maxed out on ultra high. The FPS counter's in the top right corner. It usually stays around an average of 110, and the lowest I've seen it dip is about 90 to 95. Next is Star Citizen. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get an FPS counter overlay in the video, but I can tell you that with the graphics completely maxed out in the hangar and in Arena Commander, the FPS averages at about 60 to 65, and the lowest that it dips is to around 40 to 45. And finally, DayZ standalone. Again, I was not able to get an FPS counter in the final recording, but once again, you'll just have to take my word for it, that with the settings completely maxed out, even the clouds, the game averages about 55 FPS, and the lowest that it drops to is about 40 to 45. So that's all for this video. I hope you found it useful. Please like it if you did, and subscribe to my channel for awesome gaming videos. And I'll see you in the next one.